introducing bullying in school-age children. So I wanted to start this off with a little imagination thing. So close your eyes and imagine your child comes home from school and they explain that they don't want to ever go back to school. They're just like, I'm not going back, I can't go back. And you ask why, and they say that they don't feel safe. So in your mind, you're thinking automatically, what teacher hurt my child? What teacher yelled at my child? What principal made my child not feel safe? And then you ask them, why must they not go back to school? And they exclaim, it's the children. The children make them feel unsafe. So, you ask them what happens every day, and they get bullied, and that's what makes them feel safe, and no one stops them, because kids will be kids. After researching many journals, statistical reports, and surveys done by school teachers and principals and things like that, I can conclude that the experts are correct that there is a huge problem with bullying and it needs to at least be reduced. The percentage of school-age children that get bullied between middle school and high school is a problem that can be reduced with early intervention and starting early in elementary school, middle school at least. So please take the time to listen as I discuss the problems that come along with bullying and things that can be done to reduce those bullying problems. With the numbers so high, it does not matter who starts the bullying, it only matters who stops it. The percentage of school-age children that reported being bullying on school property is a serious problem. According to the National Center for Educational Statistics in 2017, 27% of school-age children reported being bullied. 42% of those children reported being bullied inside the classroom with the teacher present. 15% of those students said that they were bullied electronically also, as well as being bullied on school premises. According to the National Center of Education Statistics, indicated that students that were female or white had a higher percentage of being bullied. The Youth Behavior Survey states that 6.7% of those students reported being bullied within the last month as of 2017 in May. Now that we can see how effective the problem was and how extensive the problem is, let's start with the causes of the problem. There are three main causes to the problem. According to a survey done by Daily Mail, 93% of parents reported that they had respect and discipline from their parents for their elders and for their peers, but only half of those parents reported actually disciplining their own children in the same way. Children aren't experiencing the enforcement of peer respect and elder respect to know when somebody is different from them. They should just know that they are different and not have to judge them based on them being different. Labeling children as a bully or the person that is being bullied can increase the odds in a self-fulfilling prophecy that they will become a bully. And that way, when somebody calls them a bully, they're like, all I can think about is being a bully now because they're being labeled. People tend to not focus on the behavior. Now knowing some of the exact causes of the problem, we can discuss the steps to improve the problem. We can reduce these problems by early intervention in school-age children's lives. Psychology Today, which is a professional psychological website that does news reports and things like that, stated that parents need to know that they need to be the parent and not a friend, and they need to instill respectful ideals and things in children starting in middle school or even before, instead of waiting until it's too late. Children need to be taught that everyone is different, and that when they know that someone is different, they should embrace the changes and not be able to label them and judge them just because they're different. Most kids are not taught this because parents never think to bring it up, as most teasing and bullying goes on in school. So another thing that can be done is teachers can also help the problem by making everyone known about the problem. So according to the Prevention of Facts Tool pamphlet, having a whole school approach works best, as in when a student is being bullied, whether it is little or big, they need to bring that to the principal's attention, and the principal should bring it to the parent's attention, no matter how small, no matter how frequent. Because most teachers, according to the Prevention Facts and Tools pamphlet, reported that if the problem was small and it didn't occur a lot, and it occurred with a student that didn't really ever bully or tease people, that they wouldn't report it. And the whole school approach goes by reporting it no matter how big or how small or no matter who it was, so that they can stop and intervene earlier. Focusing on the behavior early rather than labeling them immediately can show that the behavior is wrong, not that the person is wrong. So when somebody is bullying somebody, instead of calling them a bully or say that you are being a bully, it is best to say you need to stop bullying, or the bullying that you are doing is wrong, because once they hear that they're a bully, they're just going to automatically think I'm a bully, so that's what I should do is bully. It also can help people with their self-esteem when they're being bullied to know that they're not the bully or the bullier, I guess. They are the person being bullied, and the person bullying them is bullying them, not a bully. So it can help raise their self-esteem, knowing that they don't have to subject themselves to that kind of activity, and that they can report it just because they're not labeled as being a person being bullied. In conclusion, bullying is a sensitive topic, and it's something not many people want to talk about. It's something people want to ignore sometimes because they want, with their own children, they don't want to believe that they've raised a child that bullies, or they don't want to have to think that they've raised a child that can be subjected to bullying. So knowing this and taking this topic into retrospect and acknowledging it on a global spectrum, even not even just statewide, can help improve our children's school experience and their life experience on up. Because if you wait till it's too late, then it's too late, you know? Not every child can be reached or helped, but if we can just improve the situation of these solutions, then we can at least improve the situation as a whole. You know, not every children will take into account, oh, my mom wants me to be respectful to my peers and she wants me to stop bullying. That child may not stop doing it, but at least some of the children will be aware of the problem and aware of what happens and aware of how they should act as a child. The topic of bullying, again, is uncomfortable, but do not wait to talk about it when it's too late. Do not wait to talk about it when your child comes home and say they don't